Yep, I'm live, all the way live. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm back at it again. Just coming here to share the information with y'all. And I must say so myself, Cartagena was nice to me. Very, very nice to me. Cartagena don't owe me shit, you dig? I had a great time there. But as usual, I get a little information here and there. When I do get it, I do try and share it with you guys, all right? So, you may or may not know, I spent a week in Cartagena, and I'm coming here. I'm in Medellin right now. I'm spending a week here. So I caught a domestic flight out of Cartagena to Rio Negro Airport. And most, Airbnbs or hotels that you stay in, if you're an average traveler, even if you didn't been out to a hotel, you had your little breezy, you hooked up one night and you had to go to the hotel, you had to be out there, motherfucker, by 11 in the morning. 11, sometimes 12. That's generally the time, give or take, if you rent a hotel or whatnot. So that was my situation. My Airbnb, I had to leave out of there for 11. Some places a little bit more lenient than others, as you do know, but with Airbnb, especially the one I was at, it was let's just say it was a pretty in-demand location. So they have to have time to get in there, clean that place up, and have it ready for that person that same day, within a 2 to 3 hour time span. So that's pretty tight. So I needed to be out of there for 11. But the moral of the story is I had a flight that day for 3. I don't know why I said it for that time. I just me setting it for that time. I'll probably look back at it and I don't know why. So I went ahead and I was like, well, fuck it. Look, I leave the airport I check out the apartment for 11. I'll probably get to the airport around 12-ish, give or take, and I can just hang around there, for the next 3 hours, you know what I'm saying, and pass time. Lo and behold, thanks to 19, they did not allow me to enter the airport. Now, this is a rule that has been holding to me was only effective in Cartagena because when you leave out of New Orleans, you could pretty much sleep in that motherfucker overnight if you want to before your flight. You know what I'm saying? If your flight is at, let's just say, 8 o'clock in the morning, you could get there at 3 o'clock in the morning, find a bench, set an alarm clock, and get up. But I'm here to tell you now, if you happen to be in Cartagena and you have a connection out of Cartagena, you might be going to go to, I don't know, Cali, Colombia, or Medellin, Colombia, or Barranquilla, any of these places that you're going to, do not get to that airport 2 hours prior to that flight, because this is what's going to happen. I don't know if a lot of you, are familiar with Cartagena weather, but it's hot as panther piss out there, cousin. And I don't care if you're in the shade, you're going to sweat, So let's just say that I end up sitting outside for a little over 2 hours. I'm not take that back, probably an hour and a half, right at 2 hours, until they would let me go into the airport. See, now once you get to the airport, there's going to be a guard station out there, and they're going to ask you for your boarding pass and your passport, or tu cédula. You're gonna have to present that, and they're gonna look on there and see that time. If that time is within or outside of a 3 hour or a 2 hour time span, because I was at like 3.5, they're gonna tell you to go have a seat outside. And mind, there are no seats outside. There is shade, but I mean, look, it's just Cartagena. You know what I'm saying? It's 90 degrees in the fucking shade. So it ain't like it's gonna do much good for you. So what I did was I walked down. There's a subway out there. So I walked down to the subway and I got 2 big cups of yellow. Ah shit. 2 big cups of ice, you know, and put some water in there. I just sat out there and used my suitcase for a makeshift bench until, my flight came. Well, it got close to my flight time where I could actually go into the airport. So with that being said, the pointer I'm gonna give it is this. Usually hotels are gonna check out around 11 to 12. If you are in Cartagena, you might want to try and get your flight out probably around 2 o'clock-ish, depending on what time you gotta check out the airport. Because if not, you will be sitting outside in the heat for maybe 2 hours, or give or take. It just depends. Some people. There was one person that was there, and I spoke with him, and he said he was unaware of the rule, and he had checked out early himself, 11:30. Just to get there because he didn't want to pay that extra fee, because they could do your dog ass that shit too. Like if you stay in that apartment or that Airbnb past your checkout time, they can actually charge you for a whole nother day if they really want to be ugly about it. If they want to, really get with your ass, they can lay up there and charge you an extra day, and your flight leave at 3 or some shit like that. And here you done got charged for another 24 hours, and you was over there only maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours past your stay. So that's just something to be mindful for moving forward. The fellow I met out there, his flight wasn't until 5 o'clock, and he had to literally sit outside of the airport for another additional 4 hours before he could even go in to check in. So just saying, little food for thought. If y'all don't know, people who are maybe new travelers that happen to stumble across my little channel right here, if you're in Cartagena doing the 19, you cannot enter that airport 2 hours prior to your flight. You will be hot and disgusted, to say the least. You're sadly mistaken if you think you're going to be able to walk in there. Now, the reason why I'm just doing lives out here, for some strange reason, I haven't been able to upload any of my on the ground footage. For some reason, I try and upload it and just keep saying denied, denied, denied. So I just find it easier. I'm like, hell, I'll just go ahead and go live and put it out there, what I got to say. And, the pictures or whatever will come later, if they come. Who knows? If I feel like it, I will. If I don't, hey, it goes to the weak side. But I just feel as though this is some information I need to put out there. Some people may not know, but hey, save yourself a little time and money and suffering in the heat. Just remember, don't get there 2 hours before time. Unless you like to sit out in the heat and sweat. I mean, if that's you, go for it. But hey, to each his own. This is OW just hollering at y'all. Quick little public announcement. Let me see who's in here right quick. Give y'all some shout outs right quick. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Brian, hey man, what's going on? Hey, it's good, man. I will say this. Medellin has been real nice, Brian. I always say that about that, man. Greg G, what's up, man? Salute to you, bro. Good to have you here. Real brother, salute old up, man. What's up, real brother? I ain't seen you in a hot minute, bro. Good to have you stop by. You know what I'm saying? It's all gravy. Johnny Cage, let me get on. Okay. Johnny Cage, look here. I'm going to hit you on the side because I'm about to do another show after this. And it's pretty much going to be along the lines of why you got all that extra. I've been supposed to do that one, but I just said, it's at my fingertips. You know what I'm saying? I want to do that one. Is why you got all that extra. And another one is about winter is not coming. It's more or less going to be like a shortfall. Yeah, and we're gonna spit it about that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's got this buzz going around the internet right now. All these guys got this false hope talking this shit about winter is coming. Winter is coming. No, motherfucker. There's gonna be a shortfall and the sun gonna be back out again. Y'all got this shit twisted. And I'm gonna break it down, my opinion on it. May not be a popular opinion, but I'm gonna give you the truth about it. Ain't gonna be no winter, cousin. Nah, not this year. You hear me, Johnny? I'm gonna get with your cousin. We gonna we gonna drop it in something in a hot minute. Real brother Johnny in the LA in the building, man. LA out here in Medellin too, man. We've been out here doing this thing for about 2 weeks. You heard me? We dropped down in the Henny. Now we over here in the Medi. Just down the bagging for whatever. And them Airbnbs. Real brother says, and them Airbnbs on your car, so you can't stop them from charging you. Exactly, bro. I be telling folks about this shit. They be like, man, I'm just stay extra 30 minutes. I wish they would. They can't charge me for that. I be like, all right, cousin. Go ahead on, bro. You got it all figured out. You heard me? I don't know shit. I'm a holler at you. Motherfucker, get back to the States. They go look at the motherfucking statements. They got under $90 charged on this shit for an extra day that they wasn't there. Oh, man, how they did that? Well, motherfucker, they told you. Checkout time is 11 o'clock. Not 11:15, 11:09, 11:40. Ain't none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what they said. Now, if you want to go ahead and try and do what you want to do and make your own rules, well, you go ahead and pay the cost to be the boss player. You'll learn. You'll learn. You'll live and you'll learn. Trust me. Drees, wow. What's down with you, Drees? What's down with you, Playboy? Always had good to see my brother Drees come strolling through this bitch, you know what I'm saying? He another 504 original, He from out there in O2. My big brother right there, you heard my Negro Drees. Appreciate you. And roll the motherfucking tape. Oh, that man, what's that? Roll the tape? You know what I'm saying? That's the big lieutenant right there. You heard me? I think he might still be out there in DR, That's a love-hate relationship I got going on with that place right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a little bit of love, a lot of hate. Then the next day I love it. I don't know, bro. I'm just confused when it comes to DR. I got my days, I got my moments, but yeah, you know. And Roller Tay said, "What up to the chat? Salute to y'all fellas." But at any rate, this was just a short little informative little live I did because, like I said, the upload's not working. So moving forward, so y'all know this is what it is, this is what it's hitting for. You booking these flights out of Cartagena, just be aware that they will not let you in that fucking airport. And it has nothing to do with you being a gringo or they're Dominican or it's a Colombian and none of that shit there. You know what I'm saying? It's just their rule. They don't want all those people in there due to 19. So it has nothing to do with where you from or if you live there, none of that. It's just their rules. So be aware of that. And they're not breaking the rules. They don't have any special rules for anybody like that. You know, don't think that you're special or whatever. You know, it goes for everybody. So with that being said, y'all have a good night. I'm out. Booty Bandit. What up, Bubble Lips? What was happening with your booty face? I mean, Booty Bandit, how you been doing, man? Been some booty in your face, huh? Good for you to stop by too, bro. I need trolls. I need people like you too. I need y'all to come by. I appreciate you stopping by, bro. Not a problem. It's all love. I don't take none of this shit serious. It's just YouTube, player. Anyway, Booty Face and the rest of the crew, I appreciate y'all being stopping by, man. And I'm gonna drop another video in a hot minute. I think I'm gonna get Johnny LA to come on here. I think he got a few things he won't say too. And yeah. But at any rate, y'all be easy. Thanks for stopping by. I'm out. Peace.